Well, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to Kitchen Table TCG. My name is Louie. Hope you're having yourself a fantastic day. I want to have a conversation with you today about Brothers War. I wanted to give you a little bit of behind the scenes as somebody who has opened up a bunch of product and is in the grind and in the thick of it of shipping product and handling all those things. There's a lot to talk about, and I've made some mistakes this week. And I wanted to share with them because when you do a YouTube channel, you get to share the wins and you get to share the losses. And I hope that you enjoy the behind the scenes and being here with me in the process. So thank you so much for watching the videos. So we opened up about $12,400 worth of Brothers War product. And let me give you a little bit of the behind the scenes for that to tell you why we did it. And I want to tell you some of the results of it so far. I pulled the numbers off TCG Player to see where we were standing and how much inventory we had left. So let me back up and say that one of the goals for me in the last two sets, Dominaria into Infinity and now into Brothers War, is as a store to get my allocation increased, to basically increase my spend and earn some more trust with the distribution hubs, to get more things like double masters when it comes out and the good product. So I, during Dominaria, started ordering more product than I would be able to sell locally at my store and selling it on TCG Player to basically break even or maybe lose a couple bucks a box, but to spend that time, increasing my allocation and distribution. Then we did Infinity. We did about 200 boxes of Infinity, and we did really well with Infinity. And we talked about that on the channel. We shared those videos in the polls with the Shocklands. We were making a 15 to 20% profit just selling singles from Infinity, which was really, really good, and it was really great. So then with Brothers War, when that came out, I said, man, I think that maybe we can make a 20% profit off of Brothers War. You've got the artifacts, you've got the shattered glass, you've got a really hype set with just the energy behind it and the excitement. And so we committed to the boxes, and I committed personally to being like, hey, I'm going to open the boxes on the channel for content. There's another benefit there, and we're going to see how we do. And it was fun, but I don't think it was worth it. Let me say first too, in order to sell those cards when you open them, you have to be the lowest listed price. And we do a bunch of singles at the store. We take in pretty much anything over like 50 cents to $1, we'll take in and trade. So we have a robust inventory of cards here that are all listed on our website, captainsmarket.com. Locals can come in and get them. We typically price things at an average of like market price to TCG low. I kind of have it set usually to average the price between market price and TCG low. But when you do a mass box opening like this for Brothers War, you need to keep your prices at TCG low because the prices are kind of falling. You've seen it throughout the week. Everyone undercuts each other one penny. So you got to keep your updated inventory. So me being the smart businessman that I thought I was, I updated all of our prices to TCG low, and I kind of kept the prices updating. And orders kept coming in. I was like excited. I was like, Brothers War, this looks good. And then I started, then they sent out the eBay Bucks sale. There's the TCG Player 8% back sale to members. And I was like, oh, great, sales are going to go. I want to make sure I got up at 9 a.m. yesterday, made sure my prices were the lowest prices so that when people logged in to do their 8%, TCG Player Bucks. Well, what happened was I didn't realize how big of an inventory of singles we had. And so we had like nearly 450 orders yesterday and the day before from cards that weren't Brothers War, which is great. I mean, it's going to be, at the end of the day, it's going to be great to have the income from that. But it caused a lot of, we shipped, I mean, look at this. This is ridiculous. This is just orders that we shipped yesterday. I mean, that goes all the way back. I don't want to show the addresses or anything. And then we have a stack of orders here. I've got like literally a stack of orders there. And we've got a stack of orders behind me on the printer. So we have been doing nothing but nonstop shipping. In fact, I'm not sure we're going to see much content on the channel. We're going to live stream tomorrow. And then it might be a couple of days of no content on the channel just as a result of having to ship it. So because I had to lower my prices on TCG Player for Brothers War, it kind of lowered my prices for the other cards, which triggered and then the 8% back triggered a massive influx of sales that I wasn't really anticipating. I wasn't really planning on. But then we've also pulled the numbers for Brothers War, and now it doesn't really seem like it was worth it. So the numbers for Brothers War, we have currently sold. So after pre-release last night, it was great. I had a lot of fun. But after pre-release last night, it came in and I ran the numbers. We have sold $7,146 worth of cards. When I pulled the inventory left, the current inventory, if it would sell instantly, you could go on and buy it instantly at cabdansmarket.com and go to the singles there. But that would be $9,127. So total sold, we have, and inventory left, we have about $16,220 worth of product, which seems like a lot. But TCG Player is going to take 15% of that. Plus shipping, I'm going to account for about 5%, which is probably high, but I also have an employee that I pay to help ship. I've been working with him. Usually he does most of the shipping for the singles, but we've been working down here. We usually do it at the store, but we've been here in the basement because we can ship all day when the store's not open. Anyway, so the TCG Player is going to take from that over $3,000. TCG Player is going to profit off of me shipping singles in my time, which puts our total number, if all the cards were to sell today, from that $12,400 worth of product at $13,017, which means a $600 profit, which is not even, it's minute. It's not even profit. After the amount of time that I have spent working on this, I probably myself have 40 hours in opening packs this week and another 15 hours in inventorying and sorting and whatever. It's not worth the amount of time that I have put into this. So a $600 profit if everything sells today. Now, there is one caveat here that might save us. First of all, I like this. I have zero regrets. Maybe it's a mistake, but it's not a regret. It was a lot of work. I enjoy work. But also it was worth the shot. I needed to learn firsthand for myself that I shouldn't do this, that this is not the way to do it. And that there are other ways to increase your allocation and to make the money back, like I did with Dominaria United, and that are easier. And so I learned that, and I was able to scratch that itch of wondering, is it worth it, and commit to it. And it was fun, and I learned a lesson, and now I'm showing that to you. But additionally, that price does not include the serialized cards, because I haven't sold any yet. The serialized cards or the Optimus Prime and Gold Bug that I pulled in the hollow shattered glass. Now, the prices for these things are all over the place. Even if I were to sell them at the prices that they're selling for, which is like a $300 price tag, that's what some of these have sold for on TCG Player, I'm still making like less than that 15 to 20%. And so I personally am holding on to these serialized cards and the foil shattered glass until I start seeing if the market moves up on them. I kind of feel like this early in release, it's not even fully released, stores are not going to like this. They're not going to look there and they're going to say, okay, we need to pull back on something. And it'll be interesting to see what happens with those cards. There is a little bit of hope. There is another one of, not Optimus Prime, but another foil shattered glass. The other, I don't know, Optimus Prime's arch enemy. I don't know who he fights. I don't know anything about Transformers. I've been trying to watch it, but I don't really like it. But one of those is selling for $1,400 right now. And if that actually sticks and the buyer actually pays and the market becomes up in that range, then maybe we'll do fine. Maybe we'll actually be able to profit $1,500, $2,000 on this. And it would be a worthwhile endeavor and a lot of fun in the behind the scenes. But initial thoughts are that the serialized cards aren't performing as well. And that the serialized cards are selling between $200 and $300, which is at that point just not worth the juice is not worth the squeeze of opening all the packs and selling all the singles and managing all the money and doing all that. So anyway, I just wanted to share a little bit of the behind the scenes with you, as maybe you don't get to do this, you don't get to open up that many cards, you don't get to have that experience. It is not as fun as you might think it is on the screen when I'm opening up packs and enjoying the comment section, and the behind the scenes work is a lot, and the reward for that is there's far easier ways to make money than selling singles and ripping packs and doing this as a business. And that is something that I am very much learning in my experience here in the trading card game world. And I'm excited to share that with you guys and to continue this conversation. I fully anticipate that the actual end number will be a little bit less than what I've shared as a result of the cards not selling yet. We still have $9,000 worth of inventory on TCG Player that is just Brothers War. And so I anticipate that that price continues to kind of erode a little bit. But at the end of the day, it was a learning experience, and it's been fun. It's been fun to hang out with my employee and really, shoot the crap and watch some Transformers in the background and just enjoy the experience. But also I made some mistakes, and I'm learning from them. And I think as a content creator and a business, it's important to share those with you. So don't list your full inventory at TCG low when you also have to spend the time sorting a new set that you need to be able to sell. It's too much work, and it requires you to be shipping all week. And then also, it's not worth it to open packs. It just really isn't. So hopefully you have yourself a fantastic day. Hopefully you learned something from this, and we can all learn and not do this again next time. Remember to be kind to the people around you. Enjoy some Transformers as you see yourself out. Maybe click on my next video. Oh, we'll be streaming on Sunday at, I don't know what time yet, but at, let's just call it at 6:30, 7 o'clock. We'll be streaming Commander Brothers War decks versus Dominaria United decks. It'll be a lot of fun. Have fun. Be kind to the people around you. We'll see you guys next video.